I'm going to share with you what I consider to be my most valuable contribution that I could possibly make to the world so far, based on my last 15 years that I've been using this tool and developing it. And so I'm going to share screen. And before I do, this came as a seed that was planted from this book right here, Think and Grow Rich. I can't wait to share this with you right now. So it's an Excel spreadsheet that has the first tab. There's many tabs up at the top here. You'll notice the first tab is my purpose tab, which has my why, like what gets me out of bed in the morning when I don't want to get up, like it compels me up. It's the meaning in my life that drives me to take action. And it's all about, for me, it's continuously learning and growing. And it's not the race to the top financially. It's the spirit race. It's the spirit inside of me trying to become my best. And so this as my why, and then there's 10 buckets that the framework for this whole spreadsheet and the tabs above come from these 10 buckets. This is what a fulfilled life means to me, not to anybody else. Some of this may not resonate with you, and it's not designed to. It's designed to resonate with me. And I share this with you specifically for you to start thinking about, what does a fulfilled life mean for you? And I know you've been thinking about that. And my question to you is, do you have what a fulfilled life means to you written out? Are you looking at it regularly? For me, with this tool, I look at it every single day. Something I look at in the mornings. If I'm like down, sometimes I'll glance at it in the middle of the day. But it's become a habit, and this helps me to focus, to take the thoughts in my brain, just as Napoleon Hill talks about, thoughts are things. And in the beginning of this book, there's a chapter on thoughts are things. And these are my thoughts that I've put down in writing, and I've found them to be magic in creating a fulfilling and intentional life. All right, so I'm just going to walk you through the each tab very quickly. 5-year goals. For me, these are my 5-year goals. The vision board, I can visualize it. These are my 2020 objectives. I know who I am. Number 2, this bucket. I have a tab. I know who I am. And this is, it breaks down a little bit of what that means to me. Because it's one thing to say, I know who I am, but then what does that mean? And so in this case, it's like, what are my core values, my why, my passions, interests? And I'm not sharing this with you for any other reason than for you to be thinking about this for yourself. Who are you? What is your why? What are your passions? What are you interested in? What do you aspire to become? This is really transparent with you. What my biggest weaknesses, my biggest strengths. What are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? Who are you? Do you know? Are you in tune and in touch with yourself? What are your talents? What do you want others to remember about you when you die? For my relationship with my wife, Sherry, this is what it means to me. Like when I claim over here that a fulfilled life means to me that I have a strong relationship with Sherry and my kids. Like, what does that even mean? What does it mean to have a strong, to me, not to anybody else, but to me, to have this strong relationship with Sherry, Miley, McKay, and Emery? And this is what it means to me. This is what it means to have a strong relationship with Sherry. I'm not going to go through all this, but like, I really I strive. And it's been said that striving can be more important than arriving. Because if you're striving day to day with the wisest use of your time and energies to reach a realistic goal, you're a success. So I'm not trying to say that I'm even good at this, but this is something I'm striving for, striving to really listen and understand. I've developed a deeper love and respect. One of my buckets is that my family, right? So over here, my daily actions focus on my family's well-being, success, and future. Well, what does that even mean? This is some of what it means. We pray together. I believe that families that pray together stay together. So, we attend church meetings and different things together. We're home, we're present. When I'm home, I'm present. Set the example of physical exercise. These are important things to me. Some of these may not be important to you, and that's not what this is about. This is not me trying to sell you on what you should believe. Zero. It's about just giving you a window into what has been absolutely magic for me in my life, is to create an intentional life in advance and then work towards moving towards it. I've recorded books that I've studied, like paperback books, and then compile. And so I have recorded these over the years, and hundreds of books that I've read and gone through. I have my top 10 list that is current to this minute, to this day, of the top 10 most influential books I've ever read. Think and Grow Rich, right here. This book right here. The truth is, I actually keep it on my nightstand next to my scriptures. In one of my 10 buckets is I have a healthy body. I feel like an Olympic champion. I want to be healthy. I want to feel juiced in life. And there's 4 buckets that I need in order to be juiced and feel my very best. I'm well educated. Financial freedom. There's financial freedom and then financial abundance, which are 2 things. Freedom is, hey, look, I don't need to worry about paying my bills and making money. But financial abundance is like, I don't even need this, but I live with passion. I love this quote from Hardy D. Jackson: above all, be true to yourself. And if you cannot put your heart into it, take yourself out of it. Then I have goals from each year. So 2019, and then I rate them, I grade them. And I have a whole system I can show you sometime. 2018, objective 17, 16. Each year I'll do this and I grade them. 15, 14, over the years, 13. Each year I go through and I'll set my goals and I'll focus, because I look at this every day. It keeps me grounded and intentional on my goals. 2011, 10, this is with my company Elevate. 2010. Now this is one of the most powerful secrets. And this is, stems from the seed from this book, Think and Grow Rich, about how thoughts actually become things. And I found myself, when I was doing door-to-door sales, the world told me I could not do it. Everything gathered around me to tell me, you can't do it. And I learned this secret that I could plant intentional thoughts into my brain rather than letting my brain just be receptive to the messages of the world. I could be intentional. I memorized all this stuff, and over the years, I didn't do this all at one time. In fact, let me show you. I have tons of flashcards that I've developed over the years where these are my favorite ones right here. Like, let's see here. Thoughts are things. What do you know? Boom. And I would take these and I memorize and I put them in my brain. And I have, over the years, just this is, I know it's nuts, and I'm not even suggesting that you go to this length, but I do suggest you take one note card and put one thought and you put it in your brain. And to me, I call it the success strings, because when we want to create success, it's one string of thought that's taken, put into action, stringing you towards, binding you towards the life of your dreams. This is my vision map. I share this only for you to be able to see how you can take the thoughts that have been in your brain and put them somewhere, starting out right now today, and taking what you already have, and maybe there's some additional ideas for you where you can create an intentional vision that you can map out for your life.
I hope you enjoyed this short video. There's only so much I can share in a few minutes with you. And if you lead a sales team and want to learn the 7 most valuable strategies to create a high-performing team, then check out the Sales Leadership Masterclass. This is exactly what I wish someone would have created for me, because it would have saved me decades of figuring it out on my own. Now, I've spent 20 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn this stuff, so you don't have to. Click on this link right here or in the description below to check it out.